Hello guys, welcome to Dermis Monday. This week got a wee Telecaster video for you. So those who know me will know that one of my first ever good guitars was a Telecaster, and it was all I really played for a number of years. And over the years I've done some modifications to it. So this is like some easy things you can do to upgrade your either Squier or Mexican Tele. I've got some new tuning machines. Most of my other guitars have locking machine heads, which allow you to basically change your string fairly quickly, and they're all good quality ones. My other guitars, they seem to hold tune very well, and I've been wanting to install them for a wee while. So tonight we'll do that, and I'll maybe just talk through some of the other things that I've done to my Tele that you could do. Most of them are fairly cheap. Ways to basically get an amazing guitar for what you're getting. You could pay a lot more to get some equivalent straight from the factory that was made in America. So my Tele, I'll get it here. It's a Mexican Tele. One of the things, so these, the weakest part of the guitar, and they have been for a long time. The G, it has to be the G string. The G string always goes out of tune after a wee while, and I can never get it right. And this guitar's always been a wee bit of a project. The biggest thing with Mexican and Squier Teles that you can do to upgrade, I would say, that I've found, is the pickups. These ones I've got in are Pickguard bare knuckle pickups, and I think I paid £100 for them, which for how they sound is an absolute bargain. And I upgraded the electronics as well, which you can do probably for about 30 quid, because a Telecaster's like the most basic guitar. That's the most expensive upgrade, but everything else is a lot cheaper. So one thing I done was change the pickguard. It used to be a white one, and I had a tortoise shell one for a while. So that's something you can kind of change really easily. Another small upgrade is strap locks. Ali knows all too well. Once he played a gig in King Tut's and his strap fell off. He handled it really well, but yeah, strap locks essential. I actually need to put these on the Gretsch. One of the best upgrades by far. This is close on to as important as the pickups, I would say. I'd say it's a close second. Specific to a Tele is the bridge. So the bridge that came on this Tele was a 5 saddle bridge. So you can see here, 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 saddles, so 2 strings per saddle. The original bridge was 5 saddles, and I think that's still the standard you get. But to me, that isn't a Tele bridge. I paid 20 quid for this bridge a number of years ago, and the difference that it makes to the sound and how it feels when you play it is unbelievable. It's not necessarily better, it's just different, but to me that is the most defining feature of a Telecaster, is that bridge. It gives the guitar a slap when you play it. Like I don't know, just the big saddles resonate more, and it gives it this just really wild feeling when you play it. I don't know how else to describe it. The guitar's got a lot of character, and it makes you play a certain way with this bridge. I really do find that, and I find that it's like permanently made a stamp on how I play, because I feel like I play really hard on the strings, and I think that's just to do with playing this Tele for so many years with this bridge on. So if you've got a Tele and it's not got a 3 saddle bridge, you need to make sure it's compensated which means that the original saddles you can see here, right? The original saddles were totally flat. You can see here, these have different heights going on for each individual string, which means that you can intonate it properly. But the original ones, you couldn't even intonate them properly. So there was some chords you would play, I think it was D's and G's, would always be out of tune, no matter what you done. The trade-off was you got an amazing tone. So now they came out with these compensated bridges. There's no reason. I think 20 quid if you've got it. It's worth trying if you've got a Telecaster kicking about somewhere, because it could just breathe new life into an instrument that's maybe not doing a lot. So that's the main upgrades. I'm really looking forward to putting these tuners on, so let's just get to it. Some of you may have seen my Epiphone video where I cleaned the guitar's fretboard, but I've now got a new solution to fretboard cleaning, and by solution I mean that in more ways than one. It's the Hydrate Fretboard Conditioner Solution by Dario. I wish this was sponsored, but it's not. Discovered this a wee while ago. As you can see in the video, the guitar fretboard just soaks this up like a sponge, because I've never used any kind of product. So I do believe it's got some kind of light spirit based stuff that dissolves, but also some oil based stuff that will rehydrate the fretboard, which is cool, and it works amazingly well. Years worth of gunk, it just came off in my cloth. Another thing I didn't mention was the price. I managed to get these for $60, which is a lot for what they are. It feels like a lot, but it really is. I said before that the tuners weren't great. To be more specific, not only did they just go out of tune, but they were all different in the sense that, like, the travel on the pegs when you turned them seemed to do different amounts for different tuning pegs, and I can already tell you that these are better, and I'm not even playing it yet, just from tuning it up, but I can already tell they're just higher quality. So that's been this week's Dermis Monday. If you did enjoy this video, remember to check out the album, it's in the description below, and also subscribe. Let us know what you think. Have you made any mods to guitars? Or is there any more mods I could do to my telly that you think would make a big difference? I'd love to know. Cheers for watching, see you next week. See ya!